Show with Elma. And I love this show. I watch this show every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. and 7:45, YouTube, 8 p.m. Facebook. I hope y'all watching it too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'd be late for prayer line. So.
But I have to put a little code on there on Thursday, 9 o'clock. Okay. But anyway, we're so blessed to have our guest tonight, which I'm going to introduce in a few minutes. But we have our guest host with us tonight, Felicia Burns.
Yeah.
And then I have old Lindy over here, our co-host tonight with me. And you will see Kimberly in a few minutes, okay?
Yes.
So tonight we're going to start off with Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which has begun a good work in you, and you in the audience, you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So that means you all are going to work until he call you home. And I'm going to be up here talking on a Talk of Life talk show. All right.
Amen.
So tonight we're blessed to have all the way from where?
Cedar Hill by way of Houston, Texas.
Okay, Cedar Hill, by the way, of Houston, Texas, which I send a shout out to my sister Kay and Mary. They live in Houston also.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Kimberly Bloom, right?
Yes.
And she is so fabulous.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Thank
she
you.
is.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
she is.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so tonight, Kimberly, we are going to get into your sauce.
Okay.
Okay. And my sauce is mustard.
Okay.
And it matches. Look, it almost matches. And
Yeah.
I love the mustard because that means I have to be cautious sometimes. Okay.
Right.
But if you get online, I'll squirt you.
Okay.
And then we have Linda over here with
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
And
she always
ketchup.
behind.
Always behind.
I always have to catch her up,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have our guest over here. What are you?
I'm gonna be spicy.
She's spicy, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
spicy with the hot sauce.
She's a hot sauce. And Kimberly always like to slap your mama.
Yeah.
So that's Kimberly's sauce right there, slap your mama. So anyway, tonight we're going to see this unique woman. Her art is so fabulous, okay?
Thank you.
So I'm
Thank
going
you.
to jump ahead and ask this question.
Okay.
What was the most uncommon material
Okay.
you've ever worked with?
Okay. So that would have to be
You.
Yeah, absolutely. Me. Okay, me. In addition to me, it would be avocado seeds.
Okay.
Okay, avocado seeds, as well as orange peels.
Orange
Wow.
peels?
Orange peels. Orange
Wow.
peels. I actually have a piece that I brought.
I know that is not orange peel.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
Kimberly.
Yes, it is.
Let me see this.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Oh
This
my
piece
God.
actually
Look
is
at
made up
this.
of orange peels, feathers,
That is-
stones, beads, and then some textiles, some satin
Isn't that
textiles.
something? Look at that,
So you can
Felicia.
take a
That
look at
is
that
so-
as well.
I never would have thought those was orange peels.
Orange peels.
Yeah.
Orange peels.
Right.
Okay, so
Yes,
you're gonna, it's a
and then
necklace.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna
go
show
down.
us how
and
this.
so I'll just
Okay.
place
ahead.
it on. It's one of my favorite pieces,
That is so beautiful.
and I'll kind of come up to the light.
Are you gonna model it for us?
Yeah.
Okay. I can-
What about the earrings?
and then the earrings, I actually made them as well. They're made of felt and
Uh-huh.
some other textiles as well.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, now she's going to model this
Okay.
outfit for us,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
So her son is going to come and help escort her down. And this is so amazing. This is what you call unique art.
Right.
Who would have thought orange peels becoming a necklace? That is so, and the
That's true.
earrings are so beautiful. Look at that outfit. That
Wow.
is beautiful. I love it.
Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Uh-huh.
I tell you, God just gives us so much wisdom and knowledge
Yes,
on
He does.
how to put stuff together.
Mhm.
And I mean, who would have thought that necklace is orange peel?
That is beautiful.
That is. What about your bracelets? Those are so beautiful. Here you go.
My bracelets are made of cloth as well.
Wow.
So it's anything, I don't throw anything away.
I can tell you.
I don't throw anything away. Everything can be used and reused. My last name is Bloom.
So everything
I
blooms.
would say
Blooms.
make things bloom. Cause things to go from one stage to the next stage.
Okay.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I bet a fruit stand love to see you coming.
I know that's right. Orange peel.
The orange fields, the apples.
Avocado, mangoes.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh, I
yes.
love mangoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And it
Wow.
smelled amazing.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Art from such a beautiful woman as
Right.
that.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I still can't believe those are orange
Orange
peels.
peels.
Orange
Gosh.
peels.
Okay, y'all answer question.
Explain these things to us.
Okay.
When being faced with a decision,
Okay.
how do you handle that?
The first thing that's important to me is to remember what keeps me solid, what keeps me grounded. And for me, that will be God.
Okay.
Because situations, circumstances, life change, your body change, your age change. And so for me, I have to remind myself, I have to do the self-check. I have to say,
Okay.
Kim, what is God's track record with you? And with
Oh, I
me,
like
his
that.
track record is good. And so I can trust him when situations
Right.
change, when disappointment happens, when I feel like I've been dropped. You know, you're depending on someone to do something, or you're depending on yourself to do something. And I can go to the Lord for that strength. And that's very important
Yes.
when it comes to being anchored with decision making, right? Because
Yeah.
life can
Right,
take you,
right,
can
Yes.
cause you to drift and draft and go way away.
Right.
But then it's like, Lord, help me, you know. And so he's important for me when it
Do
comes
you-
to decision making.
Do you have a prayer room, or do you there?
Do
You
I have a
know,
prayer room?
mine's is the bathroom.
Okay,
So
I don't necessarily have I don't. You know, we don't have a meet and greet location.
yeah,
You know, we
it's
don't have
everywhere.
a meet and greet.
He knows that's a meet and greet. He, for me, with the Lord, he knows me, you know, and so
He knows your
he
name.
knows my name, and he knows me.
Right.
He
All
knows that
right.
I'm one that's gonna be like, Daddy God, I need your help.
Right.
I may
So
be in
what
a
do you-
car.
what do you call him?
Daddy God.
And you called him what?
Papa.
She called him Papa.
Yeah. Daddy God, I need your help. I need your help. And it's
Yeah.
just that simple. It's not, you know, all this big long. I just need your help. I need
Right.
to know how
Right.
this is going to work.
That
You know,
is
so that's
awesome.
important to me, is to remind myself of God's track record for me, and then to encourage other people as well. You know, I
Right.
said, well,
Right.
what have the Lord done for you? Can you remember the last thing He did for you? Or
What has
something?
he done for
What
you?
have He done for you? Oh my goodness, He's done some amazing things.
What is one of the most unique things that you know that he did? You know he did that.
I know. I was diagnosed with leukemia a few years ago,
Okay.
and from the jump, I knew, though that was not my word, it was not for me. Even though I knew my body was going through some changes, was going through some things, I was very careful not to say my and then put that with my.
Okay.
You're not supposed to hand that. You're not supposed to put that on me like that.
Right.
You know, so I began to talk to the Lord about it. But as
Okay.
soon as they gave me the prescription, because they gave me a prescription, and they told me to go to MD Anderson, and they told me the oncology. They told me the
Yes.
location, so I already knew. And so they wrote everything, and after they handed me the prescription.
Uh-huh.
And after they wrote, then I wrote,
Then you wrote.
because you're not gonna just write about me, and I'm not gonna write about me.
Right.
Okay.
So when they wrote and said everything they said, then I took it and I wrote LL Young, which is the Most High God.
Mhm.
And every day I would just say, Lord, or when I thought about it, I would say, I just thank you that you have the final say.
Right.
You have the final
Right.
word. So when I
Right.
finally went back I went to MD Anderson, and the doctor was talking to me and everything, and he was asking me, and I just told him, well, the people are saying, they are saying, and he said, well, who is they? And I just, he said, who is they? And I was just like, and I didn't say nothing. And he said, they who don't matter. I said, that's exactly who they are.
Yeah.
And then he gave me my report, you know, that this is not the truth. You do not have this, X, Y, and Z.
Wow.
Yes.
Praise
Even
God.
So
though,
you
again,
never accepted it.
I never accepted it.
accepted
Right.
it.
Again, when women, we do all of our things that we do, I know I saw things that were questions, as it relates to my body and my skin. And I was like, what is that? And that type
Yeah.
of thing. So I was seeing those things, but I
Right.
just did not receive
Receive it.
I did not
Okay.
accept it.
Right.
I trusted the Lord.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good.
Amen.
So how did all this come about?
Mhm.
Your artwork
How did
and all
art?
of
I'm
this?
glad you asked, because my art work actually came about back in 2002. I actually was getting ready to go through a divorce. It was a horrible time in my life, a very, very low time in my life. And the Lord spoke to me a name of a company. And the name was Beads in Abundance was the name of it.
Beads?
Beads.
Beads. Okay, beads in abundance.
Beads in
Okay.
abundance.
Okay.
I had never did
Oh,
any
that's neat.
beading or any of that.
Mhm.
And I went and bought some beads, started looking and seeing how to do it, and started selling them. And so that was the first
Wow.
thing. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And each time in my life, at difficult times, he'll give me another name. He'll tell me something else. Like the stone is a part of my rock heart,
Okay.
Mhm.
right? And that's just thinking about, again, the rock of Christ,
Right.
the rock of
Okay.
God. So everything is with an artist, everything
Mm.
means something.
Right.
Wow.
Everything means something.
Right.
And so that's how my line or that's how my hands began to produce, began to make things bloom.
So did it just come in your mind?
The name came to my mind, and it was the Lord. And it was like
Mhm.
one of the few times that I've heard him speak,
Mhm.
heard him audibly speak.
Mhm.
Because most of the time he just speak in my heart.
Right.
But a few times in my life, I've heard him,
The voice.
the voice speak
Okay.
like that. And I knew clear what I needed to do.
So how would you come up with this?
Right.
So how would I come up with this? That's what you would ask.
That I could still imagine with the on these.
He would just give me insight. And I always, it's wearable art. You said art, but I
Yeah.
wanted to say it's wearable art.
Uh-huh.
And I always like to ask God for just different, what? Because he's the greatest. Like he's the
Yeah.
most dope
Yeah.
artist, y'all.
Right.
The sun sets, the sun rises, y'all see the clouds,
Right.
trees. Like
Right.
this is, he's unparalleled. So
Right.
whenever I'm working on something, especially when I'm working and doing custom pieces
Mhm.
for just individuals, because I do offer custom made, where it's just one of a kind, the only one on the globe, because we're individual, we're unique, we're, one of a kind. And so I
Right.
like to offer that as well.
Right.
And so when I'm creating and I don't necessarily know the person,
Right.
then I definitely go to Daddy God and I'm like, what would
Wow.
what would they like?
Okay,
and-
so the orange represent what? And the feathers.
And this is
You
the
have feathers.
orange peeling, and the
Mhm.
orange peeling was torn away.
Mhm.
But you already understand that when things die
It starts
to
up.
bring back life.
Life,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Because if it's
That's
put
right.
in the right environment, it can
Yes.
grow.
Right.
That's the same thing with us. You
Right.
can be in one place,
Mhm.
go
Right.
through things, die out completely, like it's like you non-existent.
Right.
Then they
Yeah.
see you the next time, like, "Yeah,
What
you
happened?
girl, what
Yeah.
happened?"
Right.
And so
That's
so
awesome.
that's important to me, to take things that seem dead,
And bring it
And
back.
bring it
to
back
bring
to
it
life.
bring it on back to life.
All
Right.
right.
To
You
cause
got
it
a
to
question?
No, I was going to ask you how what's the longest time that you put into
Yeah.
making
Oh, I'm so
something?
glad you asked that.
Mhm.
It takes time. I mean,
Mhm.
I can be at my machine because I sew as well. I can be at my machine
Wow.
8 hours, 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, not hungry, because it's something that I love
You
to
love
do.
it.
I love
Time
to
just
do
goes
it. Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
time go back.
So, I mean, it could be, to answer your question, 10, 15, 20 hours.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't get
Non-stop.
tired?
And you're not tired, and I'm not tired.
Oh, she loves it.
Because
That's
I
her
enjoy,
passion.
It's your
doing
it, and that's something that I desire to do on a greater scale. When that time comes,
This
then
is so unique. I'm
know.
still just blown
Yeah.
away
I am
from that. Okay, so
thank you.
what?
So I have a couple of couple
Yes,
of
let's
pieces.
see some
Like, you
of-
want to see some things?
Yeah, I want to see some things.
So if I can get Miss Chastity to come and help,
Okay.
followed by Elijah ETG.
Okay. And she is so creative. And it's so good because of the fact that you are awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I can
Thank
say.
you. Thank
We
you.
ready to see this.
Let's
This
see
is
some
nice.
things. Let's see some things.
Mm.
So Chastity is coming to us, and she is wearing, if you notice, the red, brown, yellow, black, and white. Red, yellow, black, and white. This is an inclusion piece, and the name of it is
Yeah,
Us.
it
What's it called
It's
again?
Us. Us.
And the
Red,
earring.
yellow, black, and white.
Okay.
Look at the earrings.
Yes. And then the earrings are actually made from Palmer's clay. It's formed, shaped, baked.
No.
Yes, those are clay.
You said clay.
Clay.
CLAY clay.
Yes.
Are you
CLAY clay.
serious?
Yes. And so she's wearing us. And then Elijah, or ETG, is wearing us. So you'll see on his beanie, have the red, yellow, black, black, and white as well.
Wow.
Wow.
And this piece, thank you. This piece actually comes with the the sweatshirt, the beanie, and then ear art as well.
Yes.
Here's Kimberly.
I saw
Our
that.
other co-host is
Yes.
Kimberly.
I saw his earring.
Yes, and then his earring, or I call it for the men, I call it ear gear, ear gears, giving a more masculine sound.
Yeah.
And his is actually made of clay as well, formed, hand-shaped. Kimberly is wearing camo. She had the bam bam on her back.
All right.
Then you guys
bam,
know,
bam.
guess what? Sometime in life, you get the 1-2 punch, and sometimes you gotta give the 1-2 punch, right?
Right.
We jazzed it up with some yellow. She's actually wearing a feather
That is
I was
beautiful.
gonna
neck
ask
art. That's
about that.
feathers, yes. Okay, I'm so glad you guys asked. This is one of my most favorite pieces. My BFF on my 40th birthday gave me 40 feathers.
Are you serious?
That's that necklace.
Wow.
40
Girl, you
feathers.
just blowing me
Dr.
away.
Gina Jerkins, thank you, friend. She actually gave me 40 feathers on my 40th birthday.
That is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Kim, you look good in that.
Yes, and so my girlfriend Gina gave me the 40 feathers, and I made a neck art. Thank you, Kimberly.
I
Yeah.
tell you.
I like that.
Now, what about these? Are you going to talk about these now or later?
I can speak of these. And so this is fox leather. Okay. It's actually a bag. So you can open it up, or you can just wear it like this.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of have it
Okay.
as so, right?
Right.
And then I just put different pieces of leather. And then you have to have the flowers
I
because we
love
help them
that.
bloom. We have them go ahead on and bloom.
Okay.
That is
So,
just awesome.
ladies, you can wear this bag with jeans, distressed jeans, mom jeans, which are the baggy ones, or you can wear them with a mini skirt. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can wear it however you desire. You can dress it up. You can wear a pencil skirt. Yeah. It's one of my favorite pieces.
You should have let
That's
Tissue come
One of my
and show
favorite
it
pieces.
so that he could take a picture of it.
Okay.
Tissy, you want to come up here and hold
Yeah.
these up?
Let her walk down there so
Okay.
she can.
Yeah, so
they
she can see it.
Okay.
Here
So
you
they
go.
can see the inside.
Yes.
Here you go, Tissy.
Thank you.
Okay, Tissy's going to model our little thing.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
open
you.
it up for her.
Yeah.
Open it up.
Thank you.
There you go. That is so pretty.
It's fun too.
Yeah.
Really fun.
Come back, Latisse, and do this one. Okay, she's
And so
gonna
this
hold
one actually is made of fox
hold that
fox
one in
leather
front
as
of
well. It actually have a fish. I call that one the fish bowl.
Oh, I like
And
that.
that's encouraging people not to allow life to put you in a place where you're confined, where you're unable to move, right?
That's pretty. I think Letitia's liking that.
Thank you, Miss Letitia.
That is
Fabulous.
pretty.
You're gorgeous.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
is. I like that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is the fish bowl. I enjoyed this one as well.
Oh, and it has the fish
And it
on
have the
it.
fish. It have the
Yeah.
fish on it. You heard
Nice.
about the experiment where the fish, they were in a space and they removed the space,
Mhm.
right? And they could go and they could eat, but because they were so used to being confound, they
Right.
starved to death.
Yes.
And so this is just symbolic
Oh,
of understanding. I don't care if that glass is there, hit it as often as you can
Yes,
to
they will.
shatter it, to
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
so
Right.
you can proceed through life.
Right.
Okay, now
Yes.
what is the
Uh-huh.
pink?
And
what
then the
color is
the
that?
pink. Every now and then you just need some pop. If you wake up and you're not excited or you feel like you're not as happy, like colors really, really, really encourage you.
It brings it out.
It brings you out.
Right.
it does.
Right.
It brings something. It enlightens.
Right.
It enlightens you.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And so that's a good pop of pink.
And then you can fold it, right?
Oh yes, you can fold it. Yes, like that or yes.
The teacher's having too much fun.
Okay.
Just like it. Yes, ma'am.
But it goes good with her little outfit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And hot
All
pink.
right.
Yes.
All right.
She said you can roll it up.
I
Yes,
like
ma'am.
that.
You can actually roll it
Yeah.
up, or you can take it and just
Hold it
Oh,
like
like
that.
that, huh?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
either way.
That's
All
nice.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Latif. Yeah.
So does that bag come in
That is
different colors?
beautiful.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I can do it in different colors.
Oh, okay.
That's neat.
Lime green, different colors, yellow, gray, different things like that.
And
It's
you can
just
put a
easy
lot
and
in
simple.
here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You know, I
neat.
need.
Yeah, you have it too. She'll make it look like it's pregnant.
For real.
She just have it
Because
bulging.
It'll be
Yeah,
so
bulging,
put
huh?
in there and stuff.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
what got you started in all of this? I know you said how long have you been doing the art? What got you started? I know did you just sit there and say, I'm gonna do this today?
You know, it's different things. Different things kind of caused me to venture out. I started out beading. And then I began doing stones. And then I started a skirt line in 2015. And then, so it was just, the Lord
did you say,
allowed a
skirt?
skirt line.
Oh, really?
I began
Wow.
to do garments and clothing and things like that.
Wow.
So it's just, as I got ideas, I just moved. I just went with it.
Okay.
Now,
just
do
went
you
with it.
have a shop or you have a store?
I do not
or
have a
something?
shop. I actually have my Instagram. Shall I give them my Instagram? Share with them?
Yeah,
My
share,
Instagram
yeah.
is Kimber Bloom, KimberBloom, Kimber Bloom. My website is in the bio, so you can click in there and go in. I don't have my skirts on my site at this time, but I do have the tees and the ear art and the
So they can go
gear.
online to
You
your
can go online,
website and they can purchase
and
this
they can
stuff?
purchase, yes.
Okay, do
And
they
some
do it by
things
PayPal or credit cards? Or?
it's through Shopify, so they can go in and
Okay.
and just purchase like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So you have your own line.
Spotify. I'm sorry, it's the website. So they can go
Okay.
on.
Website.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have any more for us to see tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
let's see
Yes,
some more stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love this, even though this just called.
Thank
this one
you.
just blew me away
Thank you.
right there. All
So
of this
y'all,
is just really exciting.
Yes. And so, oh my goodness,
Oh, look at this
Chastity
lime
is
green.
coming. Chastity is coming through
Yes.
y'all with this black love, and then ETG for
What's
Elijah the Great. It's in honor of
Oh,
my son.
your
Okay?
son.
Yes.
Oh.
And so we're doing black because black is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then
like
we're
that.
speaking about black with white, right? With the right words, the white lettering.
I like that. And I like the bag. Can
And
you
then
show
we
us the
have
little bag, Ellen?
yes, there you go.
Oh,
That
I
lime,
love
yes,
that.
the lime.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And then ETG, Elijah. You have ETG and you have Big Boy. And we did one named Big Boy to encourage boys who are just born big.
Yeah.
Right.
To encourage them.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, see?
Big boy. I
Big
like
boy, let them see that. Yeah. Yeah.
And the red,
And his red beanie, yes.
Go,
And
big
then-
boy.
and then he
I
have
like
his
that.
red ear
And
gear.
his ear wear.
And he have his ear gear.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
Oh.
Kimberly is coming with the cheetah.
Oh,
She got her baddie, baldy baddie. And we're encouraging ladies who wear the shades cut
Yeah.
for whatever reason, right?
That is neat.
I like that.
I love it. I love the yellow
What
things
about
on
the
her.
t-shirt? Is that a t-shirt?
That is
T-shirt,
y'all. That is
Or is that?
that's her shirt, but then that is that's
Oh,
neck
is that a
art.
necklace?
That's neck
Oh,
art.
it's a necklace.
That's one of the
Kim, you fooled me on that.
I thought it was a t-shirt.
I didn't know. It looked just like a t-shirt.
You can kind of show them, Kimberly. Can you pull? There you
Oh
go.
yeah, okay. That is
okay.
cute.
That's one of those long pieces that we were speaking
Yeah.
about the time, the consuming time, because those are beads and stones, and they're
Yeah.
individually
And the
placed.
earrings.
And then the earrings. That's
Are those
felt.
clay?
No, that's
Just
felt.
like that.
Oh,
It's
really?
felt. Yes, and it's so light. So for my ladies who may have, experienced trauma from the 70s with the big hoops, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I do the felt and they're extremely light.
Yes.
Give me some hot sauce.
Yeah. Extremely
Now, is
light.
that jacket yours, Kim, or is that one of
Yes,
your
that's a part of my line.
Oh, is
That's
it?
the baldy
Oh, I like
baddie.
that.
Oh, okay.
And so it's encouraging ladies with the shades cut She say, girlfriend, you bad, girlfriend. You bad, bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I like the little yellow thing.
And then
but
the yellow,
they come
yes.
with it too?
Yes, I prepped that. I did that.
Okay. And they go with your earrings.
They don't come off. It's a part of her.
Oh, it is a part.
It's a part of the jacket.
Okay. Oh, I
She
think
can
it
also. She can also.
Pull it down some.
She can pull it down. Let me show y'all how she can work it. She can do it down with her fingers. Kimberly got it tucked real good. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. And she can. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
So when she going to
So in the
NYC,
wintertime, you can
yes,
cover up your-
yes. When she going to
Get
NYC,
outta here.
honey, and she walking it, how she talking it, and she got a
I can
finger.
see someone wearing that in New York
Yes.
or
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yes, just like that.
And
There you go,
Texas.
Kimberly.
When it's
Sometimes.
cold.
When it's cold,
Yeah,
yeah.
just only her fingers are out.
Without it being cold. That is
Yeah, that's
so
true.
neat.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Kimberly. There you go. Thank you, Kimberly.
That is
Hand on your
beautiful.
hips. Hand on your hips. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So it's very versatile, different ways that you can wear it. But it is a pop to just liven up. Sometime again, our days are dark and sad, and we just need some pop to liven up. That
Yeah.
yellow speaks.
And you could put your yellow hat on with that, Kimberly.
If she wanted to,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that would have really offset that.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah.
earrings.
You'll show them the stones, Kimberly. You'll come so they can see the beat and see. You can touch it and see.
Oh.
You can touch it there. See? Yeah.
You're good. Okay.
That,
Yeah.
girl, you are.
I love that
That's one of
stone
my
right
favorites.
there.
That's one of my favorite pieces. And she's wearing it in the winter. She looks amazing. But guys, listen, come the summer, we talking about spaghetti straps, y'all. We
Yeah.
talking about tube tops, y'all. Put that puppy on and you saying what needs to be said.
And you can also wear your earrings that you have on with that.
Yes.
I mean,
Right.
I want to see that with that hat. Can you go get the hat and bring the
Get your
hat?
hat.
Okay, what else
And,
you have?
You know, I want to say something because you were speaking about my earrings.
Yes.
Whenever you are creating, in each individual should be free to be individual.
I love
Right,
that. I
right,
love it.
right.
I
Each
love it.
individual should be free to be an individual.
Right.
Like you hear people say, "Does this match?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Does it match to you?"
Yeah.
So
And-
because it's gonna be on you.
It's your expression.
I love that.
It's
Right.
your expression.
See,
Right.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Kim.
Yeah.
Now that is that. See how that? Oh, that is
Yes.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Look at her. She's just so fast. That's our model, I tell you.
Yes.
But I remember when I couldn't get her to do anything.
Right.
Look at her.
Yes.
But that hat
That's
goes.
nice,
you see how
Kimberly.
it goes? That is so. I still can't
That's
get
nice,
over
Kimberly.
the necklace. That looks so
That's
gorgeous.
nice.
But that
Gorgeous.
necklace make that look like a t-shirt.
And you know,
It does.
how do you
That may
feel?
look like a
It
t-shirt.
does make it.
Uh-huh.
It does make
Yeah.
it look like it's a part of the
Yeah.
shirt.
Mhm.
How do you feel wearing them, Kimberly? How do you feel? Say it again. They're what?
Here, tell them about it. It's one down.
They're very lightweight. I can't even tell they're on. They're very lightweight.
And
Fashion
that's-
designer
That's
Kim
the point.
Bloom.
Thank you.
Fashion
That's the
designer
point.
Kim Bloom.
I like for them to
That
make
is
a impact, to
awesome.
make a statement,
Yeah.
but not at the cost of your body, your
Right.
ear, your
Right.
And
ears,
it's
your
it's
lobes,
an eye catcher. Because
Right.
people be
Right.
looking like,
head turners.
yeah,
Yeah.
what is
Conversation
that?
starters.
That is neat.
Right. That is nice.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love that. That is so cool.
Thank you.
Okay, so what else you have for us? I know you
So-
got something else.
We absolutely, yeah. We have some other
This
things.
is so beautiful
Thank
art.
you, thank you, thank you.
Man, this is art that you know you go on into a museum and you can see this in the little dash thing. Oh, she is so beautiful. Look
Yes,
that.
chastity, yes.
Yeah.
And so,
And
guys,
her name
in
is
life,
Chastity? Is it
yes,
Chastity?
chastity, chastity.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that
is
amazing?
nice.
Look at those earrings.
Yes. Little bit of
did
holiday
you make
cheer
the
with the
jacket
earrings.
too?
Okay.
Yes. The jacket was the cardigan
the
was
jacket.
actually designed and made by my team. So
Uh-huh.
yes. And then of course the neck art. One of
That
my
is-
favorite
Wait,
pieces.
come back. Let me see that.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
And then you see the earrings with the glam and the glitter. How do you feel
Yeah.
about the earrings?
Oh, you can't feel them.
Tell us about it.
You can't feel them at all.
Yeah.
They're very, very light. I really love it.
What about the necklace?
Oh, the necklace, you can't feel it either. It's not heavy like you would think
Oh,
it is.
really?
Right.
And it's just It's just beautiful.
It does
it's
look
ties in the back.
heavy.
Yeah.
You
No
can tie it as
strain.
tight as you want, as loose as you want.
That's
so,
right.
I just really love it. It just goes with everything.
And it just, he had matched. Look at the different colors on there.
Yes.
I love
The
earrings.
different colors and
That's amazing.
I mean,
chastity.
it's
So what are the earrings?
So
Felt or?
the earrings actually are matted. It's
Yeah.
pressed. It's pressed. It's glitter that's pressed
Okay.
together with the back on it.
Oh, okay. Little.
Her piece that she's wearing,
Uh-huh.
it actually kind of looks like gift wrap, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But then sometimes in life, things it's almost like it's gonna be a gift, but then it's like you lose it. It's like a joke,
Right.
and that's what happens with the neck art there. That
Right.
kind of looks like a clown
Right.
vibe and feel.
Right.
Right, so that's
Right.
what that
So
one is speaking.
comfortable,
Oh, it's
though.
very
Yes, it
comfortable.
does.
I mean, if I just wanted to get up out of my bed and go to the store,
Yes,
that would still make me look dressy.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, I could just put something up. That is, you know
love
what?
it.
If I was to wear that out, I know I'd get some looks.
You know you would.
I would get some looks.
you know you
Because you
would.
know, just the art of
different.
it will
Yes.
make
Right.
people look at this.
Oh, absolutely.
That is,
Absolutely.
oh, look at Big Boy.
ETG,
I love that.
And you guys, he is wearing black gold.
I
Black
love
gold.
it.
And again, that is a statement to
Yeah.
help people who are described in this country as black.
Yeah.
Letting them know their value, reminding them of their value,
Right.
black golds.
Right.
And you'll let her see your ear gear as well. You can just kind of turn your head. There it is.
Oh,
See that white?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And a lot of gentlemen are into
That's
the gauges where they mutilate their ear. But
Oh,
what I
yeah.
decided to
You're
do,
right.
I just pierced it so that they can have the look. But then
Yeah.
if they decide, okay, I
Come
really
back,
don't
come back,
want
come back.
Elijah,
I
ETG.
like that. I like the way you have the yellow,
The yellow and the
gold
yellow,
to
yes.
match
Right.
in between
Yes.
like that.
Yes,
That
black
is
gold.
neat. You're a handsome young man. Look at you. I
Yes,
like that black gold. You go all the way.
Black gold, letting you know that he is
That is
very,
nice.
that he's valuable.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
That
Oh, and
he-
look how you put the little yellow
On the
thing
back.
behind there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Girl, you
That's
are
your
so
signature.
good. Yeah,
That's-
come here for a minute. I didn't
It
notice
is.
the little yellow thing
Yes.
in the back there. Turn
Yes.
on so they can see that in
Right.
the back.
Yeah.
Ah, that is neat. The little yellow thing in
Yeah.
the back
Uh-huh,
right there.
uh-huh.
And it matches the.
And it's going to match the beanie.
Beanie.
Yeah,
or
the
the
beanie.
front of it.
Okay.
So
Right.
you're getting you. Once people see the back,
Yeah.
then they're coming around to see what is the
What's
front.
in the
Yeah, in the
front.
front.
Right.
And so
Oh,
really
wow.
when you're designing and creating, it's a bait, you're fishing.
You catching
Right.
the
As,
attention.
as people come to
Yeah.
you just make sure that what you're saying
You
gives
making a
life.
statement.
it's a
Right.
statement.
Yes,
Right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's an attention getter. I
It's
like
an
that.
attention
Thank
getter.
you. I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
ETG.
Because see, they're gonna look at the hat and they're gonna look at that little signature.
Absolutely.
Because
Uh-huh.
most people have their
And
names
they gonna say,
and stuff
"Oh, he's
on it.
matching."
Yeah.
And
They
then
match
I
it, but
wonder
then they
what's
wanna
in
see
the
what's in
front.
the front.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah.
see what's in
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
it's the attention getter.
Yeah.
Now you know another thing. If he even had the yellow sneaker, the tennis shoes. I mean, I'm just picturing stuff now.
Pulling it together.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's making me think.
Absolutely. That's one concept. Another concept, Miss Elma, that I live by is being reminded
Uh-huh.
that art is never created to blend in.
Yes.
Art is made and intended to
Yes.
stand out.
Out.
Right.
That's right.
With
is
that
true.
being said,
Uh-huh.
we should always encourage our children, the next generation,
Yes.
and the seasoned generations
Yes.
above us.
Yes.
Right.
Say, mama, auntie, uncle, whoever. You don't have to feel like you have to wear what everyone else is
Thank you.
wearing.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Art is never intended or
Right.
created to blend in.
Yeah.
Right.
It's to stand
It
out,
is to
really.
stand out. Look at my neck.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I'm saying.
Look at my
They're
neck
gonna
art. Look
stand
at my earring.
And
Yeah.
people are gonna look at you.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
right.
and my son, Emmanuel, is like that. He'll go and get stuff and he'll create it and make it.
Oh,
I'll be like,
yes.
that looks nice. He'll go get old stuff and just make it look
Right.
I mean, and I'd be like, that looks nice.
And even when Emmanuel does that, what's really getting you is his confidence.
Yes.
The fact that he went and got something that was old or considered old
Yes,
or
and-
considered, trash,
Right.
used up,
Right.
no more good.
And
The
he
fact
bought
that
it.
he
Yeah.
went and got it, was able to
Yeah.
use it and create something else, then that's what
And
gets
you know,
your
when you
attention.
said that, I thought about this. When they was wearing the real big shirts one time, and everybody had these big shirts on, and he went and got one of these shirts, and he just made it look like paint.
On it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he was so creative. He just made it look like paint dripping out, and I sleep in it now. And it's so cute because it looked like I'm wearing a picture.
Yeah,
Right.
And it's just like raindrops. I mean,
love it.
picture crying just one. And I thought, I said, this is so
He's an
neat. But I
artist.
sleep in it now,
love it.
and it's something he did when he was in high school.
Yeah.
Just being creative, and now he's going back and getting these old shirts, and he's making up his own little design and putting them on there.
Right.
And print. So that is art. Gosh,
Right.
Wearable art.
that is.
Wearable art. Absolutely.
That is so awesome. I'm just so blown away. So how long you been doing this now?
Since 2002.
2002.
2002. And I can say that from each level, from one level to the next, from one dilemma to the next, from one challenge to the next, like I'm being processed.
Yes.
But the thing is the Lord will give you what you need.
Yes.
When you need it.
Right.
He's gonna give you what
That's
you
right.
need
Yes.
when you need
That's
it.
right.
And as my sister always tell me, if I get to talking about needing money or this or that and this, that, my younger sister always reminds me, she say, what do you have in your hands, woman? She always reminds me, keep your hands busy.
Yes.
Right.
Keep your hands going, because eventually your gift will make room for
Won't
you.
it?
Right.
Oh, yes, it will.
Right.
Yeah, she tells me that. And so, again, it's been a journey. Of course, I would have thought by now I would just be someplace else and financially this, and that. But that time will come.
Yeah.
And I needed to go through the different stages to come to know who the Lord was.
Right.
Because he is a God who does life with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's some people have
Yes.
certain things, they say, well, I can't be saved on it because I do this and that. But he's like, I came for you and I love
That's
you and I
right.
want to do life with you.
Yes.
You don't have to
Yes.
spruce yourself up and clean
That's
yourself
right.
up.
He'll do it
That's
for
right.
us.
That's right.
Right.
If we
He'll
just
do it
trust
for
him.
us.
There
to
you
do
go.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So even with my art, I can see how I can
awesome.
take one thing and create it and make it into something else. But that's the same thing that the Lord does with
Yes,
us.
with us.
With his hand when we allow
Girl,
him.
you about to make me shout up in
we
here.
allow him to.
You know,
Yeah.
but what's that saying that somebody else's junk is somebody's treasure. So
Right.
when you throw out things, and there's a TV show where they show where these people get the tree trunks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so amazed with the tree trunk. They go and get those tree trunks and make benches and
things.
make their things out of them,
Right.
And people can actually sit on this, and they throw that stuff away or burn it,
Repurpose it.
but you can actually turn it into something.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And you have to always be careful not to be willing to throw things away so quick.
yes, I'm gonna
Because
stop that.
like you said,
Yes.
people will take the things that they threw away.
Uh-huh.
And imagine how many people have thrown away
Yeah.
treasure.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
They
Say,
go,
would
you
you
see what
say
I'm
that
saying?
again, please?
That's
Imagine
true.
how many people have thrown away
Away
treasure
treasure.
because they went to Big Mama's house.
Right.
And then, this was just this blah, blah,
Junk.
blah. But
Yeah.
because you
Worth
didn't
something.
take that time with Big Mama,
Yeah.
and Big Mama didn't get a chance to tell you that it was her great-great-great-grandfather,
That's
right.
this, and that, and you just took it to the curb.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But Susie that was down the street.
They waiting on
And they
you.
was waiting on you. So they go to
They go and
Antique
take it and
Road
get it
Show
appraised.
and get it appraised.
And your generational wealth, you just lost.
You just lost.
It was yours.
right.
And you throwing it away.
And
It
you
was
threw it away.
yours. And that leads me to some of the things, some of my points. There are different points that I try to live by. And one of them was remember God's track record. That's
Yes.
one. The other is stick with the plan.
Playing, yeah.
So again, I said I would have desired to be, in a different place. But Kim,
Right.
continue to stick with the plan.
Right.
Right? The next one is to know when I have won.
One. I like that.
That means when I begin to be presented with opportunities,
Right.
as soon as what I set out to accomplish is before me, Kim, you've won.
Right.
And lastly lastly,
Yes.
It's close the deal.
Close
that deal.
Say it again.
Close
the
that
deal.
and
Not
listen,
let's
ladies,
make a deal. Close the deal.
sometimes we need to have friends with us and have educators with us,
Right.
advisors with us
Right.
to show us how
To close
to close the deal.
That's true.
Right.
Because it's like I know that I won, But then it's like, and they're saying this, you need to contact this person.
Right.
Get this paperwork done.
I love
Do this, and that.
Yeah.
Right.
That way, what you have accomplished because you have stuck with the deal
Right.
or stuck with the plan would not
Right.
be stolen from you.
Exactly.
That's that advisor, that team
Right.
of advisors
Yeah.
around
Right.
you and good sound people and wholesome people. I
That's-
think we have our finale.
Okay,
Y'all-
are we
y'all
getting ready to
for-
close the
Are
deal?
y'all ready for?
We gonna close the deal.
right here. We about to close
Are we
the
getting
deal
ready to
right
close
here.
the
We about
deal
to close
right
the
here?
deal right here.
Okay, we have some more beautiful art by Kim.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on.
This is the
I
last.
love it.
This is
I
our
love
last
that.
piece, guys. And the name of this piece,
This is
ETG or
beautiful.
Elijah the Great, is actually wearing his eye. When you look in the middle there,
Oh,
his
okay.
eye. It's an eye there.
Isn't that
Really?
neat?
And that eye, y'all, represents God's eye.
Yeah.
Right?
He's
This is
watching.
art. He's watching you. His eye is on you.
That
When
is
you
awesome.
feel like you have been looked over, when you feel
That
like
is
you've been
awesome.
forgotten, again, you just come and let the ladies look. You see that
That
eye?
is
That's an eye.
beautiful.
In the middle,
Yes.
that black.
So how'd
the
you
blue.
come up with the triangle? Look like the triangle. You
Again,
just
when I'm working and doing what I'm doing, the Lord will show. He does show
Yeah,
me
he'll
things.
show
Sometimes
you.
even when I'm sleeping, he does. And then he have it on his beanie as well.
Oh, that is
See
awesome.
the eye on his beanie? It's the same colors, all
Yes.
kind of mixed in, and we go with green. This one have a black background. You know, when you're designing, you do whatever you desire to design
Yes.
because you're the designer, you're the creator. But y'all, he needs to turn his head that way so you can see the tangerine. You see the ear gear?
Wow.
And he is reserved, but he's open. You know, he's reserved. He's like, Mama.
So, do you have different colors that like the green? Or you
For the
just-
ear gear, I have all colors.
So
I
he
make
can
all.
wear that with
Yes, he can
any-
make. I make all types for men, so that men can express. And during this time, I'm really wanting to bring in the men so that they can feel like
Yeah.
someone is
All right.
designing and creating
For
for them
them.
as well.
And it does look like your ear is.
It looks like
It
it's a
does.
gauge.
It does look like the little
It looks
hole
like
in
it's a
there.
gauge.
Yeah.
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 It does.
That is
And then he's wearing. No one else on the planet Earth have what he's wearing. No
Right.
one else on this globe
So-
has this.
Do you have anybody to walk up to you and say, Elijah, where'd you get this from, man? What's up, homie? What do
and
you
you
know?
tell them, right?
What do you say? What's up, homie? Where you get this from, homie?
Oh, I get it from my mom. She's a designer.
Oh,
Oh.
that
Yes,
is-
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
that is
So that's
neat.
what you tell them.
Yes, ma'am.
Then they say, where's your mom?
Go to our
Oh, yes.
website. Go to
I
follow
always give her
Instagram.
her information.
Oh, he has some
Oh,
beautiful
okay.
dimples.
No, it
wow.
is.
Thank
Handsome
you.
young man.
Yeah, so we
That
have
is
we have those
beautiful.
different colors.
Yeah.
And again, this is his eye.
That is
His
beautiful.
eye is the name of
Yes.
this piece, and it comes
And I
with
still like the way you have the signature in the back.
Yeah.
See that black and the black.
yeah.
It matches. That
black
is
and black,
awesome.
absolutely, yes,
And his sneakers match too.
yes.
Yeah.
The tennis
And
shoes,
that's his ear
neat.
gear. You turn your head to the side so they can see. There you
That
go.
is neat. I
Yeah.
love it. I love your
Yes,
name,
yes,
Elijah.
thank you.
I
Elijah
love
the
that.
Great. Yeah.
I know. I love it.
And that's the name of his line. The ETG is Elijah the Great.
And
And
stay right there because we're gonna have all three of y'all to
Uh-huh.
come back.
And then Miss Chastity, she's our
Come on,
finale.
Miss Chastity.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
do
love
something.
There you go. Yes,
I
ma'am.
love
And look
it.
at her ear gears.
I love it.
See that? We have the different. Oh snap! Oh snap! You better work if you gonna work. Yes, that's my girl. I love her confidence, y'all.
Yeah.
I love her openness.
I love that. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I could just wear that
That's
out.
like an abstract painting.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
I mean,
And this
I
is
love the
again.
different colors.
These are just the different colors, but it reminded me of Joseph and how
Yeah,
favorite.
I was that is so
The coat of
awesome.
many colors. He was
Yeah.
favored by his father, and
Right.
we are favored by
Yes,
our Father,
yes.
our Creator. And it does not matter what people go through. It doesn't matter what their struggle is. We're favored and loved by the Father.
Right.
And so I love that she was willing to put this piece on, the finale piece.
I love
Is it,
that.
okay, so her arms go through
Yes,
there.
her arm can go through, or she can see. Yes. Or she can wear it how she was wearing it. It can grab.
That's what I was
It can
wondering
drag
if
the
it had
floor.
any little holes in it.
Come on with it. Yes, ma'am.
Girl, you better get out of here.
Yes. Yes.
That is too cute.
Yes.
Oh!
Because you're creating.
Get out of here.
Yes. Yes.
Just that quick.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Girl, I can see myself
Just
in
like
Jamaica.
that. And then I will get
Barbados.
ETG to come and let's do a swirl. You'll come and do the. You guys can go. There you go.
Oh, they match too. Look at that.
Yes. And then yes. Absolutely. Yes.
I noticed one thing about your art is you have your colors, but there's always some contrast there to stand out.
Right.
That's art.
Hey,
Having
that
contrast.
is.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. Awesome point. And the bottom line, you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm just blown away.
You don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Yes. Look at Kimberly. Yes. You don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. And then yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see Chastity. Yeah. You worked it.
Take them all, Kim. Kim got them all. Look at that.
There you go, Chastity. Yeah, you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just so bedazzled right now. I mean, that
And then
is
she was okay.
You know, another thing so awesome about this, you could take all of those persons and make a picture out of them.
Yeah.
A photographer can
Yes.
take those and make a picture
Yeah.
out of them.
Yeah.
You can make pictures out of these, you know, that they could go on the wall. You can actually take pictures
Yes.
of those. That is so
Yes.
unique. I'm just visualizing a
Just
museum
all
with
of
this
the
stuff.
possibilities.
Yes.
And we're just as
Come back, baby,
possible.
sit right there.
You mean come on?
down there. Yeah, do that. And you didn't even mention your top right there. That is so cute.
Let's switch
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah, well, what she had. Yeah. I tell you, I'm just blown away. You know, if we had Zenobia on here with her creative, oh man, this is nice. Whenever COVID is over with, I'm gonna have a big thing like this again. This is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Kim and her unique design.
Fashion designer Kimberly Bloom. Let's give it up for our designer, Kimberly Bloom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go, Kimberly. Woo!
Fashion art.
And all of this art came from her, designed by her. Isn't that cute?
Handcrafted.
I haven't seen Lady in a long time.
Celebrity designer Kimberly Bloom.
That is beautiful. Thank you all. Y'all do one more thing. Go around there one more time for
One
us.
more time.
Just one more time. Just do a circle for me. That's neat. I love it.
Thank you.
Kim, you are such a blessing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it just lets you know how God can just shine.
Yeah, absolutely.
How he can take you. And he said we were wonderfully what?
Made.
And look
Yes.
at all of this beautiful. Give it one more.
Yes.
Thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is so awesome.
And that's it,
That's
y'all.
it. Well, give our audience some more encouraging word on. I mean, there could be somebody out there thinking just like you, and you have inspired them enough to go out there and be creative with their own art.
Correct. This is what I can say, guys, because God has been a God that has shown up in my life in the darkest times. And what I want to encourage you to do is to expect to hear from him.
Yes.
When you are going through something, expect to hear his voice, expect to get an idea, expect for opportunities to come to you. And guess what? Act on it.
Right.
Bring it into manifestation.
Yes. What's the use of or the good of having something, an opportunity, and not acting, stepping out on it.
faith.
Right.
On faith.
And not and
produce.
sharing, because if God gave you that vision, then he wants you to use it.
Yes.
He gave it to you for a purpose,
Yes.
and you are actually using it. I
Thank you.
feel like if I was smoking weed, I would be high. I'm on such a high with God right
Thank
now,
you.
seeing his magnificent artwork.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is like an art show to me. Yes.
That's what
We're
it
going to have
was.
you to come back.
Yeah.
Amen.
I want you to come
Yeah.
back.
'Cause I'm
I'm
working on some
planning
things.
such a big extravaganza with the
That'd be
Talk of
fabulous.
Life talk show
Yes.
where we can bring you all back and
Okay.
everything. So if nothing else, thank you, Felicia Burns, for being
Yes.
our
Glad to be here.
guest co-host, and her show is coming up soon.
Yes.
And we always want to thank our other, come on up here, Kimberly, and then Linda,
Yes.
and then you know our Kim is our model
Yes.
and everything. So
Yes.
we thank Kim.
Yes.
Come on up, Kim, and stand with
Yes.
us tonight as we get ready to close. So I'm gonna pick the sauce tonight.
Yes.
Her sauce was hot sauce.
Woo!
That's the sauce that, hey, we got Felicia sauce tonight. So
Yes.
Felicia, you won it tonight for the hot
Hot
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah.
With that
'Cause
contract.
you
That's contract. That blue in the middle.
Yeah.
Contract.
So, yeah, okay, so you're the hot sauce.
Thank you.
And that slap your mama.
right there.
All right, thank you all.
I'm sorry. What is your
My Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to
Facebook
us
is
again.
Facebook. You can find me on Kimberly Bloom on Facebook, and then on Instagram, Kimber KIMBER Bloom BLOOM, no space. And then my website is www.bloombyKimB.com.
And we'll have all that on the screen for it and everything. Again, if you would love to be on the Talk of Life talk show and bring your art to life on our show, or your topic, or your book, or whatever, we would love for you to come and be a part. Now, you cannot say that you don't know her. You know her now.
Right.
She was unknown in the beginning, but she is known tonight. So we thank you for your beautiful art.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We ask God to bless you more and more.
Thank you.
And if you, again, watch us, and if you want to be on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma, www.elmatalkshow.com. Every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Facebook, 7:45 YouTube. And I always say, until I see you face to face next time.
Good night.
Wow.
Good night.